Welcome to a new Team CGC 9.8 video, and today I'm unboxing my newest CGC 9.8 buy off of eBay. And I just got back from the post office to pick up my package. So yeah, let's get right to it here. So this buy off of eBay is a little bit different than some of the other books I have. And the way it's different is this is basically like a modern book. You know, most of the books I purchase in the CGC 9.8 are usually from the 80s or 90s. But this book was, you know, a bit of an impulse buy, I would say, because it wasn't too expensive. But yeah, you'll see, you know, I'll leave it a little bit of a surprise, but this is a really popular series and a bit of a key issue from that popular modern series. So when I saw an auction in Canada at a pretty good price, pretty decent price, you know, didn't have to bring it over the border, it came from in Canada, I just thought I'd take a stab at it. So now this, a seller too that I purchased from, never purchased a book from him before, and you know, he only had like a 200-ish feedback score, so not a very big seller. So you know, you never know when you're kind of purchasing just from a regular person what the packaging is going to be like and everything. So this one's coming kind of one of those thinner boxes, which you know, usually for CGC comics they come in a bit of a thicker box. Okay, it's got some nice cardboard over the package though. Just take a sec here to open it. And if you haven't already, please join the team and subscribe here at Team CGC. We do, you know, unboxing videos, and I always do recommendations of like 80s and 90s CGC 9.8 comics that I think are really good, kind of investment grade books. And we do a bunch of other stuff. Also have a pricing video once a week where we stay on top of all the current market prices for CGC 9.8 books. And yeah, generally on this channel, we're usually in the 80s and 90s CGC 9.8s. That's pretty much mostly what we talk about. But again, this one being a modern book is a little bit different. So, okay. Yeah, for the small kind of box that this comic's in, they actually did pretty good packaging for being a smaller box. Usually they come like a bigger box, but there's like cardboard on each side of it, plus the bubble wrap, so that's not too bad. Okay. Now this book as well, it ended up being about $75 American too. So, you know, not a really expensive book. It's a really cool book though, and a really popular modern book. So and actually, you know, just doing some of the research for it when it came in, there's one right now on eBay with about 10 hours left in an auction, and that went up to $102, I believe. Yeah, it was $102 already. Yeah, I think that was American. So I got this for $75. There's one online right now in a CGC 9.8 with 10 hours left. That's at $102 right now. And I bought this a week ago for 75 bucks. So somehow I got a good deal. And mine wasn't even a, it wasn't an auction. It was a buy it now, like a normal kind of buy it now fixed price auction. And I did think it was a pretty good deal, and I just did like some quick completed listings, and from our pricing videos, I knew like 2 weeks ago in one of our pricing videos this book had went for about this price, so I knew like a general price of what they were going for. And yeah, I thought it was a decent price, and it was in Canada, so why not? I just thought I'd take a stab at it. Okay, let's get it open here. And yeah, also I got my Twitter and Instagram in the message description, or in the video description below, and I'm pretty active on Twitter and Instagram, so if you want to check me out on those, go ahead and add me on Twitter and Instagram. Okay, almost got it open here. Yeah, we'll get into like looking on the CGC census for this book too, because I think there's maybe a little bit of a mistake on the CGC census, because I actually couldn't find this specific book. But I think they just messed up the cover artist, I'm pretty sure, on the CGC census, but we'll kind of get into those details when we get it open here. Yeah, okay, we can slip it out. Okay. Alright. So really quickly, I'll just show you what it is. I'm going to take it out of the package too. But the newest comic I bought is an Immortal Hulk #1. And yeah, it looks... This is like probably my favorite Alex Ross cover ever. So yeah, let me get it out of the package here. I actually got some of those newer packages, which are nice. Tape on this though. Tape it over the front. Okay, let's take a look at it here. Alright, Immortal Hulk #1. And yeah, you know, normally on this channel, as I said, I pretty much stick to like 80s and 90s books exclusively, and I don't buy too many new books. But what I do like to do with new books is just kind of survey the landscape and, you know, see what's really catching on and or what I just really like in general. And then a lot of times for newer stuff, I'll start to buy some newer stuff maybe 6 months to a year after it came out. So that's somewhat, you know, what I did with this Immortal Hulk #1. You know, really loved this, you know, cover homage of what was Incredible Hulk 105. And, you know, Alex Ross, I'm kind of on the record, I know in one of my other videos, saying that, you know, I don't really like painted covers very much. I prefer, you know, pencils and ink and detail. You know, painted covers kind of hit or miss for me. You know, Alex Ross, I never really liked, you know, Batman Harley Quinn, that one-off. Never really liked that cover, and I think it, you know, kind of turned me off on Alex Ross initially. But I think he's doing a really great job with, you know, some of the Immortal Hulk covers and some of the Justice League covers that I've seen. So yeah, I think I'm kind of certainly coming around to painted covers in Alex Ross. And yeah, obviously surveying the modern comic book landscape, I don't buy very many modern comics. I thought an Immortal Hulk #1 would be a really cool book to have. Now, I will kind of let you know right now, I guess. I got another box coming, another eBay buy, which I purchased the first Immortal Hulk. So Avengers 684, I believe it is, when Hulk gets the Immortal Hulk powers. So I also purchased that book. So, you know, when I got this, I started thinking about that other book, and, you know, I do really like to have companion books, you know, to buy two books that are really similar to each other and make good companions. So I ended up purchasing that book. I won the auction about 2 days ago, so that'll be coming in the next couple days, and I'll do an unboxing video for that. But, you know, it might not be as big of a surprise as this video. But yeah, you know what, I really like this cover. I really kind of, you know, was gravitating towards Immortal Hulk, and obviously it's, you know, a really popular series right now. So, you know, I thought, you know, out of the new books, I thought it would be a really good new book to have, and, you know, it's looking like I grabbed this for the right price too. You know, I picked this up for about $75 US. The Avengers 684, the first Immortal Hulk 2, I won that auction for about 80 bucks as well. And yeah, again, just doing some research, I'm seeing an auction right now, one that has 10 hours left on this book, this exact book in the CGC 9.8, and it's already at $102, whereas I purchased this for $75. So, you know, I think I got a pretty decent price. It's a really popular book, great cover. You know, I did look up the CGC census details, so let's have a look at those. I do think there's a bit of an error on the CGC census, though. I don't see an Immortal Hulk first print with an Alex Ross cover, you know, as their first print. So they mention all these other artists, and, you know, those are sort of variant editions of the #1. But they don't have the Alex Ross sort of mentioned on the cover art for the first print. But I'm pretty sure it's just an error, and this is, you know, the right information for the CGC 9.8, you know, first print Immortal Hulk #1. So, you know, just looking at the census, there are 368 of these in the CGC 9.8, and 69% of all graded copies of Immortal Hulk #1 are CGC 9.8s. And you know, when you're getting into new books, obviously they're brand new, so a lot of them are going to be CGC 9.8s. 368 of these in the CGC 9.8. That's getting up there clearly, but it's such a popular book, and it being a new book and grading being such a big thing now. I'm sure more of these will pop up very soon. So 368 now, it's probably going to be over 4 quite quick. But yeah, you know what? I think out of a lot of the new modern age books, happy to add this to my collection, and I'm going to get the new Immortal Hulk. I'll do an unboxing for that. It'd be a little bit less of a surprise. But for modern books, this is kind of adding to I would say my Teen Titans #12, which is the first Batman Who Laughs. That's pretty much the only other modern book that I have, I would say. And by modern, I mean came out in the last 5 years. So yeah, these are going to be good additions to my Teen Titans 12, I think. And yeah, you know what? I think for new books, if you are looking to maybe purchase a newer book in the CGC 9.8, I honestly think a lot of times I just say to stick what you love, so buy whatever you love in the CGC 9.8. But for a new book, I always like to get the first prints. I always like really cool covers too, and this kind of checks all those boxes, and it being only $75, I think it fits a lot of people's budgets out there. So if you are looking for a new modern book that has a really cool cover and is kind of under $100, quite affordable, I think you should definitely take a look at the Immortal Hulk. But that's going to do it for this unbox video. Yeah, super excited to unbox these comics, and this one I didn't have to wait because I just got back from the mail, from the post office, and with this package. So super happy to share it with you though. If you haven't already, please join the team and subscribe to Team CGC here, and hit that bell to get all the latest notifications. But yeah, it'll be a couple more days once I get the first Immortal Hulk, the Avenger 648. So I'll do an unboxing for that as well. And I'll bring this one out. We can kind of have both of them. Another two, I did purchase something yesterday actually, so that will probably take about another week to come in. And so I got another CGC 9.8 as well, and that is a book I've mentioned kind of periodically throughout, maybe some of the last 5 or 10 videos. So you might be able to guess that one, but still kind of hard to guess. So that'll be an unbox video in probably about a week. But yeah, Immortal Hulk #1, super happy with it. It looks great too. I think new CGC 9.8, so you expect it to look really fresh, and it does. So that's always good. And new case too. Case looks quite flawless. Yeah, case is looking good. No real marks or anything. So pretty happy with this overall. Okay, well thanks for watching today. Subscribe, like I said, if you haven't already. Thank you very much to subscribe if you are. And yeah, thanks for watching the video, and I will see you on the next one.